Oh, oh, how could I? How can I be so selfish? I'm such a terrible supporter. How can I only care about winning? Oh no. I'm sorry. I know I should care about you. Rich people getting richer. That's what I should care about, not winning. No. I'm such a terrible supporter. I'm such a terrible supporter. Jerry. Oh, at least finally he understood what we want, huh? A little bit resentful there. Our owner. How can you give any type of support when your owner basically hates his own supporters? And then don't worry. I know we just won the derby, but don't worry because Mr. Jerry Cardinale will bring you down to earth himself. Himself. You bad supporter. Bad supporter. Bad supporter. Just take a look. So, thank you, ChatGPT, for the translation. And here we go. This is from the Italian version, obviously. So, no more messages to the fans. All that matters to them is winning. I won't spend like Saudi Arabia. My strategy goes beyond that. Oh, finally. Bravo, Jerry. Bravo, Jerry. You understood that what we care about is not the books being in order or that kind of stuff. That stuff, I know it's important and is a big part of sustainability and whatever, right? But yes, we watch AC Milan every week on the weekend and we read news about AC Milan because we love AC Milan because we want to win. Come on, yeah, but you understood that, and that's good. That is very good. So no more messages, which is better like this because every time that Jerry has a message for us, it's never like uplifting. It's always like, hey, what, winning now? No, that's not what I'm thinking about. First is the spreadsheet. We won the financial scudetto. You should be happy with that, supporter. Bad supporter. I will skim through the interview because obviously it's a bit long, so you can read it yourself there. I'll just comment on the most funny points for me. So here he talks about how he wants to bring back Italy, not only Milan has the premier, the new Premier League. Basically, he wants Italy to improve and the football system to improve. All good stuff. But now winning isn't everything, okay? Because you don't get famous by winning trophies. You get famous by having the book in orders. So we can't achieve all of these. So bringing Italian football to the top, if we only focus on winning games. We can't do it without innovating, without changing the paradigm of European football. So he wants to change Europe, where there seems to be an implicit notion that you have to spend everything necessary to win, as if there is a direct correlation between spending and victory. But in fact, there is a direct correlation between those because usually the richest clubs and the clubs that spend more usually win. Take Manchester City. Manchester City didn't win the Champions League by going sustainability. You know what I mean. So the fact that he wants to change football everywhere in Europe, everywhere, he wants to change the system. But you cannot change the system alone. To change the system, you have to do everything together. And if you still have clubs that spend like billions and billions, and if you have clubs that spend millions and billions and they keep spending, and you're the only club that has a salary cap, you're not going to change anything. The change has to happen all together. You cannot pretend to be the main focus of this, It's not about spending like a Middle Eastern government, something we'll never do. We knew that. It's about spending each additional euro smarter, better, and more innovatively. Yes, it is about spending smarter. I'm not saying that AC Milan has to spend like PSG, but as you said, you have to spend smarter. And maybe you should put somebody that knows about football in the management as well, not only people that are main job is like financial, so you can actually reach what you want and do what you propose to do, so innovate and bring AC Milan to a new style of super sustainability and win at the same time. It's a thing you can do usually. It's something you should be able to do, okay? You focus on different parts. You have different parts of the management that focus on different parts. One's focus on the sporting, on winning trophies, because that's what remains is trophy in the end, okay? Not the books for us, okay? So in America, the people who spend the money to buy the teams are the team owners. In Italy, I believe the fans think they own the team, and we have to work to meet that concept. But in fact, it's not that we think that, but we are clients of AC Milan, and if you're not happy with whatever with the product, we complain. Yeah, it's just how it is, okay? And America and Italy, different country, okay? Different culture. You cannot pretend Italians to behave like Americans. That's a totally different thing. The thing, how is football lived in Italy is totally different from the US. And that's something that you have like to be at peace with, because that's just how it is. So my message to the fans doesn't seem to be working. Yeah, because your message is terrible. It's like, your message is, we don't care about winning. How can it work with fans? How can it work with supporters? It just can't. So I would say that the message to the fans in that I won't give you any message until we win. Finally. Because I understand that's the only thing that matters to you. But I'll do my job and we'll do everything we can to win. But we will win smartly, okay? Smartly. And if we do that, we'll be sustainable and we'll help grow the entire ecosystem, which I believe is our duty. Yes, of course, you have to care about the other team winning first, because as you said, it's not fun if one team wins despite having won anything really yet. And I want to remind you also that he is the one that had no idea that AC Milan had won seven Champions League. Okay, he didn't know. He thought like, wow, AC Milan is the second most winning club of Europe after Real Madrid. I didn't know that. Oh, wow, that's his words. So I will ask ChatGPT, what do you think about the statement? Is it good as a good statement, or are the supporters right to be a bit annoyed by that? So let's see what the ChatGPT thinks of this, as if it is a person. So Cardinale Statement acknowledges AC Milan's rich history and importance in European football. This should ideally resonate well with the supporters who long for Milan to return to elite level of football. However, there are some elements in these words that might be frustrate some fans. Acknowledging Milan's legacy. Cardinale's recognition of Milan's place as the second most successful club in the Champions League could come off as an out of touch to fans who are deeply invested in the club's history. For a Milan owner to not be aware of such significant fact might seem like a lack of connection to the club's culture. And this is obviously related to the years ago words, because I wrote all together in the ChatGPT. So ChatGPT is analyzing everything. Focus on long-term strategy. While his emphasis on smart investments and not spending recklessly is sensible, fans are often driven by passion and results. Some might see this as an excuse for not spending enough in the short term, especially when rivals are making big transfers. Supporters may feel that this pragmatism could risk Milan falling behind if other clubs continue to outspend them. Pretty much, right? Their focus is on money. We knew that. And if you didn't know that, read his interview. Many fans might be annoyed that by what seems like a focus on brand building or being a big name, while what they really want is success on the pitch. Because AC Milan is a big brand before Cardinale came, okay? Even if Cardinale speaks about returning Milan to its rightful place, the focus on business aspects can feel disconnected from the immediate result fans crave. They may see it as a corporate rhetoric when what they want is action and ambition in the transfer market, coupled with a deeper emotional connection from ownership. If ChatGPT says so, it must be right? No, because ChatGPT is ChatGPT. And ChatGPT is always politically correct. Remember this. He will never sway his opinion into something too radical. So this is our management. Oh, are you happy with our management? Are you when you read these words, what do you feel? Bad supporter. What do you feel? I feel nothing. It's like I feel like yeah, okay, I got it. I got it. You care about the financial aspect. You don't care about the pitch. You don't care about winning, which is the main goal of football. Is winning, by the way. In case it's not like baseball that you have like a million matches every day. So even if you lose some, you don't care. It's slightly different. And I don't know if Cardinale is a fan or has been a supporter of a team before. From his words, I mean, he's practically is just speaking from the business side of things. Okay, vision, innovation, sustainability, whatever is in vogue at the moment. But yeah, these are these words. Let me know what you think, and if you love this management, let me know why and how did they convince you to be loved. But yeah, we won't hear more from Jerry, and it's better like this. Okay, and I will repeat this. Like I know that like some of the strategies, legit strategies for a business and a corporate business, but you cannot like separate football from winning trophies. What remains for us are the trophies. Like why we remember AC Milan 7 Champions Leagues. Okay, this is what counts. If our books were in order the past year, I don't care, and don't tell me like that the club was about to fail, because big clubs like AC Milan, Juve, Inter, whatever, they are not gonna fail. They're never gonna fail because they have so many supporters throughout the world. And if there's a chance that a club fails, another owner will pick it up. Like look at Inter. Inter has like a lot of debts. Zhang had a lot of debts. What happened? That in the end, Oaktree became Inter's owner, and that's it. Big clubs like this will never fail. So don't tell me that Redbird saved AC Milan. If you want to say that, maybe Elliot, because Redbird bought AC Milan when it was already fixed. Okay? And maybe, putting like a good manager in the asset might be a good idea. People that know about football, so you can have, a part focused on the innovation and all the stuff that you want, and the other part focused on the field, on the pitch, on winning, because you can do both at the same time. I mean, you should do both at the same time. Okay. Well, let me know what you think about these words, and have a good day, a better day, because we won against Inter. Bye bye. Ciao ciao.